awesome. What kind of glasses are those, honey?
Protection glasses.
And that's what you choose to wear?
Yeah, because I'm around you. I'm around you. I need to protect myself from all the bullshit. Right now we're going to Sterling, who has an oyster farm.
Give you the whole sort of rundown. So we catch oysters. That's our main way of starting.
Yeah.
We literally catch oysters. Now we don't catch them by hand with a net.
Yeah.
We put out substrates. So we set these up, this way up. Oysters to spawn, they've got to get fat.
Yeah.
And then they've got to get triggered to spawn. So the oysters will spawn, and so this time of year we know it's a pretty safe bet. End of January, they're spawning. So there's male and females. They're alternating. They're a weird animal. Some alternate. So some start as males, revert to female, opposite. 3 weeks they float for. Then they as larvae, microscopic.
Yeah.
Then they settle. So that's why you see them around the rocks and on mangroves, and they just settle wherever they can. They're called. They actually got this thing called they're cryptic, and they've got a little hook for a foot. Has microscopic larvae. They'll come around and hide under there and hook on, and that's where they start. This is what they're starting to look like at about 3 months, 4 months old. That's an oyster.
Whoa.
And there's probably 500 to 1,000 oysters on there.
All right.
Okay, so we go from there. At about 9 months old, 8 months roughly, we flex these and they all fall off. So we then collect them. So we're working with stuff like this. So it's like dust. A litre of them is probably 15,000 oysters, something like that. Go into these. These are called a tumbler. We put them in these, about a litre and a half. So the tide comes in, tide goes out, but they rock and they've got floats on the end.
Oh yeah.
And that's shaping the oyster, right? That's what we're trying to do as farmers. We're starting to manipulate shape and growth rates. Here's the next size up. That's him at about, it's getting to about 11 months old or something like that.
It's a long process, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a slow process. We're putting them in floating bag, right? They're sitting on the water. So these clips are on, there's a line between. They're floating in pairs, right? Now we've got lines of these out there. By floating, they're feeding 24 hours a day. They're also getting movement, like this, which keeps that shape going. We're still trying to get that beautiful shape.
Yeah.
And then the main thing, the whole reason behind floating is, once a month, we turn one bag on top of the other and it dries them out. Now, by drying that out, you're killing what's called overcatch. Now, overcatch is oysters catching on oysters. See that oyster? That's an oyster. That's an oyster catching on oysters. After 2.5 to 3 years, this is what we got. It's a beautiful Sydney Rock oyster, but look at the shape, right? They're all dime a dozen. They're all looking similar.
Amazing.
Chefs obviously love that because they're consistent. Got that depth. By having depth, you got a heap of meat in there. So we'll open it up, I'll show you that. Thing like that. So they've got a set of gills and stuff here, called the mantle out here. They're all gills, and that's a filtration system. They've got a muscle here that holds the two ductor muscle, holds the top shell and bottom shell, so they can open and shut.
Yeah.
And let water in, and food. That's their stomach, heart, everything is all in here. Okay. So basically water's filtering in, going through their stomach and back out. So that's what we're looking at, a 3-year-old selling.
That's amazing. I didn't even know about all that stuff. I honestly thought, I didn't know they were so living, if that makes any sense.
That's right, they're a living animal doing their thing. So, and the beauty of them is, and so that's ready to eat obviously, and that's beautiful. We've got really good quality.
Can I have it? I'll have it.
Let me try it. I've never had it.
Chew it though. Yeah.
How was it?
Probably the best oyster I've had, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Straight out. They just came out 10 minutes ago. They came off the water 20 minutes ago.
No, that was actually incredible.
Yeah, they're incredible taste.
Exactly.
Now chew it though, taste it.
Okay.
Really oceanic. Really.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Totally.
That's not what I was expecting at all.
No, it tastes way different than the ones you buy in the store.
You don't even need sauce for that.
No. It's going to sort them by size for the marketplace, right? So these will be going, this particular lot will be going to Melbourne tomorrow. 6 cameras in here. Every oyster's going to go up there, get simulated there, so they're dropping one by one. Drop down the chute. The cameras take a photo of every oyster individually. Different sizes, cocktail, bottle, bistro plate. So their size is progressing bigger. So yeah, there's a dead one.
Yep. Gotcha.
Yep. That's all I'm looking for. So I'm just sort of basically turning it over.
Hey, Fred. Hey.
The oyster dog.
Take the water, or what do you want to know?
Wow, it really is clear.
I might just jump in without the flippers for now to be able to see what I'm doing. Yep, that's sweet. You put this in the water bag.
Oh,
I don't know why I brought my headset.
I don't really have to do much. Just put them around my neck, then they're going to get wet. I'm not getting in the water.
Just watch out you don't step on a stingray, you know, won't you? Look for these big stingrays.
You jumped in with my... Oh God. I'm gonna put him in a sack of rice.
Freezer or whatever.
I'm so excited. I'm so sorry.
Oh babe.
So these are these cylinders. So these are little. So that's the shape we're trying to put on them. They go underwater and hang out. The difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
But they're only little fellas. They're the smallest grade that we grow. But you can see the difference. If you don't farm them properly, that's what they look like. Sweet as. These little blokes.
Wow, fresh is always doing well.
Work.
Nice.
Deadly.
Deadly, don't say that.
Deadly good, not deadly bad.
Yeah, that's better. That's awesome.
Looks amazing.
Yeah. I'm even gonna.
Oh, it's just good.
I see what you say with the being a bit sweeter.
Little ones,
Yeah.
I reckon, are sweeter.
It's got like a very sweet aftertaste too. Like it stays in your mouth, like sweetness.
Oh, people kill for them.
As fresh as they can get.
Yeah.
Chuck them in the fridge.
Now, they're so fresh they don't even need to go in the fridge. We could just have them, but I like how this is a tiny bit cool. I just feel like they're a bit nicer. And we need to buy some lemon or lime just because I do like a little drizzle.
I was gonna make that thing your mum does with the
Oh,
red onion
so
and
it's actually shallots.
use that.
finely diced and with shallot. It's super, super fun.
Half a bunch. Planning to be honest.
Have any, so.
We just pick up normal vinegar.
Do you reckon I should have a little bit of sweetness? Pickle dressing for oysters. Good job, babe. I think you did it.
Yeah, shucking oysters like a pro.
Nice.
Before I eat these, special thanks to Sterling. We had an amazing day. Before he took us out, we were first of all like, oh, what is Merimbula all about? But after he took us out, I know what it's all about.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah, I
actually.
reckon it's one of the coolest spots we've been to so far when
Yeah.
it comes to like the watercoloring, the beaches,
Yeah.
the oysters. This one's for you, Sterling. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.